Hell no. God. Ty, what the hell is wrong with you? Listen, man, I agree with you for the most part, but this card is absolutely terrible. I hate this card so much. He shouldn't even be on this list. But I'm gonna cut you some slack because you've been explaining yourself really good. But I gotta see what you gotta say to this. Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Killer Josh, back at you again with another reaction video, and I am reacting to my to TYDEBO's top 10 shooting guards in NBA 2K20. If you guys didn't see my reaction to his top 10 point guards in NBA 2K20, I will leave a link to it up on the upper right left hand corner. I'm not sure which I was gonna be on, but I will leave a link to it, so you can definitely click that link, check that video out first, and come back to this one. And yeah, you know, Ty, like I said before in the other video, he's a he is arguably the best Myteam player in this community, so his opinion matters, and you know, I'm interested to see what he has to say. And like I said, I play similar to how TYDEBO plays, so I'm gonna check out his ranking and see if I agree with them.
Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Top, back here with another video. In this video today, we're going to be ranking the top 10 shooting guards in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Now, before we get started, I do want to tell you guys that this was a very, very hard list to make because the point guards...
Okay, so in my opinion, in my head I already have #1 shooting guard is in between Glitch T-Mac and Galaxy Opal out of position Kevin Durant. Off rip.
Are very, you know, there's a lot of great players at the point guard position. A lot of great players at the small forward position, but when you look at the primary shooting guard position in NBA 2K20, it is bad. I mean, very, very bad. Like, there's gonna be a guy that makes his list that I absolutely hate. And when I say I absolutely hate him, I absolutely hate this card. So just know going into the video that this list it was hard to make because of the lack of good shooting guards in the game. It really was hard to make.
Yeah, I did notice that like a lot of primary shooting guards in this game, they're not very good. Like the secondary shooting guards are usually ones that's better, but we're gonna see what he has to say.
Just to find 10 guys, and I'm like, okay, this guy's definitely gonna make the list. So it was hard to make. But guys, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Starting the list.
Okay, I can agree with Glen Rice because he's definitely a top 10 shooting guard in this game. Like he has the best release in this game, arguably. It's like a fast release, especially with Hall of Fame quick draw. So I can agree with that. He knocks down a lot of. I feel like base 98 hits the most whites in this game, and like I'm not even gonna talk about that. Too many nightmares.
Off at number 10 is a guy that I absolutely do not like in this game, and that is Galaxy Opal Glen Rice. Now he does.
I really used to think Ty loved the card because when the card first came out, he was like gassing him. Like he was like, "Oh, is he the best shooting guard in the game?" Called him a taller Dwayne Wade, but let's see.
At number 10, just because of the lack of shooting guards in the game, there's no denying that this Glen Rice can hold his own. You guys see it, 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, 43 hops with 25 gold badges. Does have that 98 3 ball. Good driving dunk, ball handle at an 88, which is okay. 95 speed, 95 lateral. Just a good, decent all-around card. Hopping into a finishing badge, it's got basically everything besides drop stepper. Shooting-wise, you can ask for more. Every badge besides steady. Playmaking-wise, he does have the handles for days, tight handles, quick first step, and defense-wise, he is very, very serviceable as well. Is he elite on the defensive end? No, but he is serviceable. He definitely is serviceable. Hopping into his tendencies, does have that 45 on-ball steal tendency, which hurts this card immensely. It hurts him a lot. Dribble 6, I mean, really, Pro 3 moving crossover isn't good. Pro 1 behind the back isn't good. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're just not great. He does have that Dwayne Wade type base, but I'm just not a huge fan of his release compared to Dwayne Wade. I don't know if it's the upper release. I don't know what it is. I do prefer Dwayne Wade's release over
probably the
this Glen Rice card. I really do. But if you can rock out with this card, you know what you can do with Glen Rice. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm just not great with Glen Rice, which is why he does come in at number 10 on my top 10 shooting guard list. Coming in at number 9 on my top 10 shooting guard list is a guy who is very...
I can agree with this. I can agree with this because, like I said, base 98 or the Dwayne Wade, whatever they calling it now, but it's basically the same as Dwayne Wade's, you know, release. And this is just a shorter Dwayne Wade, which I'm actually surprised Ty put him over Glen Rice, being that he's shorter. But let me see what he has to say.
very similar to a Glen Rice type card. Is Galaxy with Anthony Edwards, 6'5" with this 6'9" wingspan. Basically, he's got the same type of badges, just a few more hops. 98 3 ball, good driving dunk at a 98, 94 ball handle, 97 speed, 98 lateral quickness. Basically the same things. You know, he's gonna have every shooting badge you need. Playmaking wise, he does have a lot. You know, a few more playmaking badges, and defense wise, he's just a little bit better. The one thing Glen Rice does give you over this card is he's a little bit taller.
Yeah.
But the thing Anthony Edwards has is that 95 almost skill tendency, which is just
okay. That's a big difference. Okay, I know like height is important, but that because he's really gonna be guarding like the point guard now, if anything. With that kind of stat and his height, you really throw him on a point guard. If you're not guarding the Giannis, of course.
Absolutely ridiculous. That's what puts him above Glen Rice.
I can see.
In my opinion, because you know he's not as tall, he's just as good of a defender. He has that base 98 type release. 98 Dwayne Wade is basically all preference. 98 just is a little bit quicker. Now here's where I like this card. Profile behind the back is very,
he does have
very
some nice
good.
dribble six. He does have some really good dribble six.
Very good behind the back. You know, he does. I kind of like the way he moves as well. Pro 6 size of package. I personally like that a lot.
Thon Maker
You know, if you can move with Thon Maker, you're going to be able to move with this Anthony Edwards card. But that's just my opinion. I like Anthony Edwards just a little bit more than Glen Rice in this game. That is why he comes in at number 9 on my top 10 shooting guard list. Coming in at number 8.
Not the auctionable one though. Maybe he might be on the list, but I could have sworn this one doesn't have Pick Dodger on at all. But let me see what he has to say about this.
On my top 10 shooting guard list is Galaxy Opal Dwayne Wade, 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan, guys. 8 through 10 is all preference. So basically all can do the same thing. Now Glen Rice is obviously the tallest. But both Dwayne Wade and Anthony Edwards, that's basically preference as well. I just prefer Dwayne Wade. You guys see he's basically a GOAT card. There's no reason for me to go over all the stats, all the badges. You guys know this Dwayne Wade has basically everything.
Oh, he does
I wish
have
he did
Pick
get a
Dodger.
little more interior defense.
Oh, wow.
You know, that boosted a little bit. Nonetheless, this card is still very, very good.
That's a good
You guys
card.
see 84 onboard
So
skill
what are you
tendency,
talking
which
about?
is absolutely incredible. Hopping into 6 does have that Dwayne Wade release. Pro 3 moving behind the back, which is absolutely incredible. Pro 4 size of package, which for this Dwayne Wade card, it is absolutely incredible. You know, it's the same thing as James Wiseman, and I like moving with James Wiseman
I
as
don't
well
even know how
as
to move with James Wiseman.
Great dribble 6 from this Dwayne Wade card. I personally love the card, and that's my personal opinion. I prefer Wade over Edwards. And
Ads, man. Damn it, Todd. These ads.
Glen Rice, but like I said, 8 through 10, you can move Glen Rice above Wade if that's your opinion. But I do think
I would.
Wade is just
I
a
personally
little bit
would.
better.
Just have
Coming in at
it.
number
10 is
8
interchangeable.
on my top 10 shooting guard list. Coming in at number 7
Yes,
on my top 10.
sir. Jaylen Brown definitely belongs here, guys. If you didn't see my gameplay video to that, be sure to check it out. Didn't do as good as I expected, but people really slept on this card. Like, he is a great defender. Jump shot is money, and like, you can't really move with him in a full court, but in a half court, you can definitely move and groove with this card.
Shooting guard list is a card that I actually like quite a bit. That is Galaxy Opal Jaylen Brown, 6'7" with the 6'11" wingspan. Hopping right into it, 48 Hall of Famers with 15 gold badges, 96 3-ball, 97 driving dunk, 92 ball handle. Does have a 97 speed with a 98 lateral quickness. Finishing wise, he has all those slashing badges that you need. Shooting wise, Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame range. Does only have gold that I wish I was Hall of Fame as well, but that does not make or break a card. Now he does have the Hall of Fame handles for his quick first set space creator as well as tight handles and unpluggable. Defense wise, plans. Pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick,
Solid card.
interceptor, intimidator. He has all the important defensive badges.
Definitely does.
Now, if we move on to his tendencies, he does have a 96 almost.
Could put him on the ball.
A lot of the new cards have ridiculous tendencies. Like, I know the Xavier McDaniel that just came out has ridiculous almost his tendencies. Well, and that's something that's going to be more and more prevalent just because that's something 2K can add to cards. 6-wise, animation-wise. I don't know if I love, his moving behind the back or moving, moving crossover. They're not good, okay? To put it lightly, they're not good. Jump shot 75, though, is the same as Pascal Siakam. You guys know me. You guys know how much I love Spicy P. Now, I do like Spicy P's upper just a little bit more. Maybe that's mean, but, to say Jaylen Brown has a bad release, you can't do it. His release is fine. He has a upper release of Buddy Hield, who did have a decent release. Can we get an Opal Buddy Hield, please? Anyways, Jaylen Brown is very, very good. I think he is better than Glen Rice, and that is why he is at number 7 on my top 10 shooting guard list. Coming in at number 6.
Hell no. God. Ty, what the hell is wrong with you? Listen, man, I agree with you for the most part, but this card is absolutely terrible. I hate this card so much. He shouldn't even be on this list. But I'm gonna cut you some slack because you've been explaining yourself really good. But I gotta see what you gotta say to this.
On my top 10 shooting guard list is a card that I personally do not like that much. And that is
okay.
If I gave you $25,000 today, what would you do? Pay 2 years off your.
Okay. Galaxy Opal Kristaps Porzingis, 7'3", 7'6" wingspan, 51 Hall of Famers. With
Don't I know some of y'all like him because he's 7'3" shooting guard. Cool. I don't like the way he moves. I'm not a fan of him, bro. Like I don't like the way he moves. I don't like the way he feels so slow. And to be a shooting guard with only a 90 speed, like, bro, that's power forward speed, bro. Like, come on, man.
98 3-ball, incredible ball handle at an 89. He does have the 90 speed and 91 lateral quickness, which isn't great, but at 7'3", you know, you can kind of make up for all of that. Now, hopping on to his tendencies, he does have a 45 on-ball skill tendency, which is just absolutely terrible. But if you have Kristaps, he's probably not going to be guarding the point guard or 2 guard. I mean, it just probably would be wise, even if you did play him at the shooting guard position, it'd probably be smart not to play him there. Michael Beasley type release, which is fine off the catch. It's not that great off the dribble. When we crossover, Pro 3, you know, that is the same as like a T-Mac, which is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Pro 1 behind the back isn't great as well. So his 6 just truly, you know, I like his Pro 1, I'll say that. I do like the size of package, but overall, I'm not a huge fan of this KP part of it. That's just my play style, how I play. I don't really cheese that much. If I play with this card more, I might start liking him more and more, but right now, I'm not a huge fan of Kristaps. That is why he comes in at number 6 on my top 10 shooting guard list. Coming in at number 5 on my...
And I didn't even play with this card yet, but if you've really been playing 2K, everyone knows Eddie Jones is just a great 2K card. Like, it does not matter what year. That release of his is chicken, bro. He's a lockdown defender. I never played this card, never seen his stats. He can shoot the ball, and he can, oh my God, he can throw it down. He's the perfect 3-and-D player, and he definitely deserves to be on this. I don't even have to play with the card to know that.
My top 10 shooting guard list is Galaxy Opal Eddie Jones. Yes. You heard that right. Steady Eddie. This guy is absolutely incredible, and I much prefer this guy compared to a Kristaps Porzingis. Shooting-wise, 97 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 96 ball handle, 95 speed with a 98 lateral quickness. The only thing that hurts this card is the fact that he's only 6'6". Otherwise, absolutely incredible. Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame range with a pretty good release. Also has a Hall of Fame deadeye. Playing wise, he does have the Hall of Fame handles for days near the quick first step, space secure to stop and go tight handles and unpluckable, as well as that goal bailout. Defense wise, claims, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, poker stick, and tireless defender. Everything you need. This card is incredible as well.
91 on-ball steal tendency.
On-ball steal tendency, which is just absolutely incredible.
At Full Sail, our technology programs are designed with a different approach to learning.
Jump Shot 31 is one I personally like the Eddie Johnson type release.
Yep,
I don't like it on JaVale McGee. I'll be the first.
Yo, that's been his release for years, son. He never changed it. Wow.
That, but on Eddie Johnson, it is very.
JaVale McGee has that release.
Very, very smooth. He does have the Pro 2 tween, Pro 6 moving behind the back, which isn't great, but it's not terrible. I like this card. You know, he can tween. He has a decent behind the back. Very, very good catch and shoot type shooter. And very good on the defense. And I think he's one of the most underrated cards in the game, coming in at number 5 on my top 10 shooting guard list. Coming in at number 4.
I never got a chance to play with this card. I didn't really hear too much about him. I mean, I got to see, you know, like I personally don't have any take on him. But I'm going to see what Ty's argument is. I'm not familiar with the Steve Smith card, I'm not going to lie.
4 on my top 10 shooting guard list is Galaxy Opal Steve Smith, 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. Now, this card is free. You can literally grind for free for the 4th best shooting guard in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Yes, I said that.
But why would I want to do that? Why am I wasting this much time at this point in the year? Like, Like after I got Harden, bro, I didn't want to grind no more spotlights.
Okay, yes, I said that. 46 Hall of Famers, 11 gold badges, 96 3-ball. Good driving dunk at a 90, 91 ball handle, 91 speed with a 93 lateral quickness. Look at his shooting badges. He has everything. Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame volume shooter, range extender, as well as the Hall of Fame deadeye. And I absolutely love his release. Playmaker wise, he's gonna have it all as well. Defense wise, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pogo stick, and tireless defender. I do wish he had pickpocket on Hall of Fame. That is the one down for all this card. He does have a 70 on-ball steal tendency, which is pretty mid. You guys might be wondering, so how is he better than Eddie Jones? To me, the biggest difference is the way Steve Smith can create his own shot in the half court. And that's like the biggest difference for me. And I do love Steve Smith's release. I mean, whether it's his release, Eddie Jones, they are both very, very great release. He also has that Pro 3 Magic type behind the back, although nobody has the Magic behind the back. But that's kind of what it feels like. T-Max tween, which isn't bad. I want to make it known the tween on this card isn't bad. T-Max tween, it isn't great. It's not the top, top 2 tween, but it's not terrible. It's serviceable, kind of for a 3 hunting type guy. But I don't know what it is about the Steve Smith card. I absolutely love him. His height, he feels very, very good on the defensive end. And
Thank you.
Oh, come on.
Watch when I get my size, I'm gonna go ad crazy.
Yeah, first there's the
you know, does he have all the defensive badges? No, but he does have the Hall of Fame interceptor, clamps, you know,
the important ones, the key badges.
To be pretty good on the defensive end. You don't want him guarding the primary ball handler, but he can guard a secondary ball handler. He definitely can and hold his own. Steve Smith is very, very good, coming in at number 4 on my top 10 shooting guard list. Probably the biggest jump is...
Whoa, Michael Jordan. Didn't expect that. A lot of people don't like this card. Like, he's, you know, a great player. But at this point in the year, like, who's really using him? Like, go Michael Jordan. I mean, I got to see what he had to say.
We're going from Steve Smith to GOAT Galaxy Opal Michael Jordan. Yes, he's not number 1 on my list, and I will explain why. 6'6", 6'11" wingspan, 65 hops with 9 gold badges, 99 everything. What more could you want? I'll explain. Finish-wise, badge-wise, playmaker, he has it all, guys. I'm not going to go over him because there's no point. Tendency at 98, all-ball steal tendency.
Great tendency.
The Michael Jordan release is very good. It's good, but sometimes I struggle with it. I struggle to agree with this GOAT MJ card. I do. I'll be the first to admit it. I struggle sometimes. And why do I struggle? It's because I don't use the card enough. So unless you actually have MJ, you know, on your team and you've been playing with him for months, his release isn't going to be as easy as the guys I have ahead of him. And that's really why I have him where he's at. You know, his moving crossover is not good. Pro 7 is not a good moving crossover at all. You can kind of tween with it, but it's not great. That's what I'm going to say. Pro 3 moving behind the back, you know, same as Magic, but at 6'6", it doesn't feel the same. And that's basically all there is to it. Is there anything necessarily wrong with this Michael Jordan card? No, absolutely not. He's very, very good.
99.
I just don't think he lives up to how good he should be. He has the 98 on-ball steal tendency, incredible defensive badges. But I don't know what it is about the card. He just doesn't feel as good as he should be.
99
and that is why he comes in at number 3 on my top 10 shooting guard list. Coming in at number...
Now, guys, we're getting to that point. I am really interested to see who he chooses to be the number 1 shooting guard. Because, like I said, I think it's Kevin Durant. Although he did put him in a point guard list, it's still Kevin Durant, in my opinion. I didn't expect him to use leap year T-Mac, which makes sense. He did say primary shooting guard position. So, I'm interested to see what he has to say. But everybody knows T-Mac is that guy.
Number 2 on my top 10 shooting guard list is Galaxy Opal T-Mac. Like I said, I wish I could move some small forwards down, but I'm just going to stick with primary positions to make it easy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Robbie here, and I want to share with you something cool. So this is Noel. So Noel actually is one of my students.
Don't care.
Easier on myself. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. So he's got 6 more inches on the wingspan than his height. Okay, let's move on. 39 Hall of Famers,
now, that
23 gold
correct.
badges. Does have that 98 3-ball, 99 driving dunk, 96 ball handle, 97 speed with the 97 lateral quickness. So when you're comparing just the stats of this card to GOAT MJ, and the important stats, they are not that different. They're basically all above 95.
This is a good card.
The badge-wise, it is, you know, noticeable difference because T-Mac doesn't have as much, but he still has the Hall of Fame deadeye, quick draw, range extender, playmaker-wise, Hall of Fame handle, quick first step, space critter, defense-wise, clamps, interceptor, pick dodger, pogo stick, tireless defender. I know he doesn't have the intimidator on Hop or pickpocket, but I can get by that with what this T-Mac can give me on the offensive end. Tendency-wise, 54 on-ball steal tendency is bad as well compared to the MJ. It definitely is bad. Pro 3 tween, I prefer that to MJ's. Maybe that's just me. I do prefer the Pro 3 for 3 hunting just a little bit more. Is MJ's bad? It's not bad. I can make it work. I like MJ's behind the back a lot more. But what it comes down to is the base on the release. I love Trey Burke's base. I really do. And if you know...
And I actually use Trey Burke's release for my player.
Me, you know I love that. It's so easy to green for everybody, not just me. It is easier than MJ's release. It is. I can green probably 10 to 20 more % with T-Mac than MJ. And that's a big percent. It really is a big percent, especially when you're playing competitively. Could you go either way on these two? I think you could. The top 3 could go either way. You could have 3 at 1, 1 at 3. They could go either way. But Galaxy Open Trace McGrady coming in at number 2 on my top 10 shooting guard list. Coming in at number 1 on my top 10 shooting guard list is Galaxy Opal DeMar DeRozan. Now, he is only 6'7" with a 6'9" wingspan, but he's about as... I still think I'd prefer DeRozan on the defensive end, and I'm going to explain why here in a second. 43 hops with 16 gold badge. When you look at this card, there really is no flaws. 95 3 ball. You know, that's going to be a 99 with floor general. 97 driving dunk, 94 ball handle, 97 speed, 96 lateral fitness. Finishing badges, he basically has everything you need. Shooting wise, you know, dead eye, quick draw, range extender, tireless shooter, volume shooter, green machine. What more could you want? Playmaker wise, downhill handles for days, needle threader, quick first step, space creator, stop and go tight handles, and unpluckable, as well as that gold bailout. Defense wise, Clance, Intimidator, Pick Dodger, Pogo Stick, tireless defender. So, as you guys see, he is missing, you know, the interceptor and pickpocket, but he has, you know, Intimidator, which I don't think, if I read it right, T-Mac, I think Intimidator is on gold, which matters quite a bit. It really does matter.
Yes, it does.
Intimidator cannot be an overlooked badge at all. Tendency-wise, this is why I prefer DeRozan. 78 on-ball steal tendency compared to T-Mac's 54. That is 24 points, and that's, you know, basically 24% of the time in which DeRozan's going to reach compared to T-Mac. So that's very, very important as well. 6, they both have the trade version with Kobe Bryant's upper. A lot of people say they're the same release, which makes sense. They feel different to me, but they're probably the same release.
Because they're short, one's shorter.
That's really all I can say about it. They don't feel the same, but they probably are the same. Dribble style, you know, the same thing. Pro 3 crossover, which I don't mind at all. The Pro 1 behind the back, which is fine. I mean, they're fine dribble 6. Nothing to really complain about. Pro 4 size of package is incredible. No, it is. There's no way around it. The James Wiseman size of Dwayne Wade is incredible.
I don't know how to use the size of packages. I got to learn how to craft and stuff. But the game's about to be done, so it don't matter.
I absolutely love that size of package, and I can move with this DeRozan very, very well. I really can compared to T-Mac in the half court. And that's why I like DeRozan a little bit better. I think they're very similar on the defensive end. I can move a little bit better with DeRozan on the offensive end. And that's why he comes in at number 1 on my top 10 shooting guard list.
Alright, so guys, that is going to conclude me reacting to Ty Debo's top 10 shooting guards in NBA 2K20. For the most, I mean, there is some cards, like, arguably, like, I'd personally switch on. Like, I'd consider KD a shooting guard in this game, so I'd put him at number 1. But I get what he's saying, like, it's easier to break down, but the primary shooting guards in this game are trash, bro. Like, yeah, they're really trash. I didn't even realize that till he went over those cards, and, like, some of the cards that's there, like. But, yeah, you know, if you guys do enjoy me reacting to videos, get this video to 10 likes, and I will drop another reaction video. You guys comment what videos you want to see. It's been your boy Killer Josh. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll holler at you dudes later.